I don't know. It's tough to, without looking at the film. I mean, obviously being out there, they scored a lot of points, but it's been the same thing that's been happening. We're not the best individual defensive team anyway, but we're not doing a good job of helping each other defensively at all. And that comes with a little bit of looking at it and learning, but also more of a sense of urgency. And you got guys that can score like Paul and Russ and Melo. You can't have moments where you're not communicating, you're not talking. So, this is everything that we've been dealing with as a group kind of came as one today. And so, we got to figure it out together.
There's a lot of season left, but most of the really good defensive teams, it's not a flip the switch type of thing. And that's kind of where you guys find yourself right now. You need to find a way to flip that switch on the end. But do you still have confidence that the defense can get to where it needs to be in time?
Well, we can get better. I don't know. I mean, I wish I had that answer for you. I wish I could tell you. You definitely can't flip the switch. But you can get better. But what does that look like? What does that mean? Don't know. But the first step into that is showing up tomorrow and figuring out a way and wanting to get better. That's the only way it's going to change. While everybody's in here wearing a Cleveland jersey, and you got to try to figure out a way to get better, to do something more individually to help the team defense be better.
You shared something on social media the other day where you said that these tough times, when you look back at it, what you kind of relish about
Yeah.
the team's
Yeah.
How are you guys handling with this tough time?
Well, I'm sure everybody's handling their own way. Some might handle it with a couple bottles of wine. Some may handle it other ways. But I think for only speaking on my behalf as a competitor, these times suck. But these times is the times that make everything else. You understand the importance of winning games. You understand of how hard it is to win the championship. So it make you appreciate things. When you go through the tough times. So for me, luckily I've been successful enough, but it definitely helps me appreciate having success in this league because you can't take it for granted. No matter how talented your team is, you're a couple of seconds away from not being good. I've been blessed enough to win 3 championships, but it could have went the other way. So just I appreciate them. I can't play this game forever. One day I won't be playing, and one day I will miss this times. So that's just kind of what my conversation was.
Hey Dwyane, there's a lot of fingers pointed at Timu right now. Is that unfair?
Who's pointing them?
Just the outside.
I don't worry about the outside.
Dwyane, when so many things are going wrong, and it's hard to pinpoint one thing to fix first. I guess where do you start?
Yeah, that's a great question. I don't know. We kind of have these internal conversations, but I think the biggest thing that can happen is can no one be sensitive to whatever needs to be fixed. If it's 13 things that's wrong and coach decide to come and point out one thing and you're the one that he points out, you can't be sensitive to it. You got to understand that, you can be better. And this can be done better. So we have to take accountability, and I think we want it, because we want to win. And we're looking for it. So hopefully over these next few weeks, before the All-Star break, we can start getting a little bit more accountable to ourselves and to this team, and just playing a little better.
On the floor right now, in your eyes, where's the trust level?
The trust level, well, it's obviously not good. I think on both sides of the floor. I mean, I think the one thing in this game, defense is driven by the offense. It's unfortunate that it's that way, but a lot of guys play better when they're involved offensively. So when guys don't feel like they've been involved and not getting their shots, not getting their looks, it makes the defense even harder. So the trust not there with everyone feeling involved, everyone feeling like they're part. Then we're struggling even more defensively with already being the oldest team in the league and not great individual defenders. So it's a lot of parts to it, and not trying to make excuses because it's not none to make, but it's definitely definitely trust issues from that standpoint on both ends of the floor.
Is that thing that's unique to this group of players, would you say?
What's that?
Where the offense dropped the defense?
It's been unique to a lot of teams I've been on. Yeah. Certain guys or individual players, if they're not good offensive players, then they got to be good defensive players, and that's what they got to be. But the success of offense, as you see, if a guy gets a steal and go down and get a dunk, he sprints down the other end, he's watching that next play. It's the nature of the game. And it's like, as a parent, I try to tell my son not to be that way. But, it's just the way it is. So offensively, we got to do a better job of, moving bodies and moving the ball and making sure everybody feel a part. If we do that, it'll give everybody more sense of urgency on the other end of the floor. Because right now, our sense of urgency on the defensive end of the floor, especially to start games and start halves, it just hasn't been where we needed to be. It doesn't have to be perfect. When we get in the game, I'm definitely not a perfect defender, and Kyle's definitely not a perfect defender. But, we got to try to have more effort. All right, bro, tomorrow.
The West is coming, and we will be ready. Great seats are still available. Get yours today at Cavs.com/tickets.